All right, so where are we on discovery?
Judge, just to let you know, there's a pretty much of a mountain of, there's 7 boxes.
Okay.
Of not necessarily all the case in chief, I guess, I mean, the actual event, but
Mhm.
there's several different, letters and other things, that, I've talked to Mr. Jerry Goldstein, that is part of the defense team
Mhm.
earlier or yesterday. I know he's out of town along with John Hunter, who's having his first child or second child, I believe,
Mhm.
or his wife is rather.
Okay.
And so I am in conference with them. So discovery is still not up to spec yet, so
Calm down, please.
I
Please be taking photos. Step outside, sir.
I think
you.
another setting.
Oh, just 1 second. Who's taking photos?
This gentleman right here, sir.
Excuse me, could you all divide a little bit? Who are you?
My name is Gabe.
All right, and why are you taking photos in the court?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been.
No, my question is not, I'm sorry. My question is, why are you taking photos in court? Right? And what's your full name?
My full name is Gabriel Gobert.
All right, do you have any cases pending in this court?
I did for MTR. Court date.
Could somebody look him up and see if he has a motion to revoke?
He does. It's Colonel Whitman's attorney.
All
Page
right,
31, Judge.
so who are you taking photo of without their permission?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
You raised
No.
it.
Who?
Nobody, I'm sorry.
No, you're going to show your phone to the deputy and you're going to erase that photo you took. Do you understand?
Yes,
Sorry about that. All right, so if I reset this for 60 days, is that enough time or do y'all need more time for discovery?
Well,
Here's the thing, ask for your hopes, wishes and dreams. And then,
That's one thing.
and then we'll see where we're
60
at.
days, I can confer with the defense team and get to where we probably need to get and have an answer to you in 60 days, Your Honor.
All right. See, I was going to give you guys 90 days, but since you say you only need 60,
Well, I
That's
know,
I profusely lie, my timeline, as Grover mentioned, I am terrible with timelines.
yes, okay.
and if it were Mr. Goldstein's choice, he would prefer the 90 days, but it's whatever the court would prefer. We did have a motion on file requesting 60 days. So that's perfectly fine with us, Your Honor.
All right. So this will come back in 60 days for discovery to make sure that everybody has their discovery and everybody's had a chance to review the discovery. Then the next step after that, in this court, I require everyone to make a plea offer. Whether or not you accept it or not, of course, is completely up to you. And then I give people plea deadline date. And then after that, it's jury trial date. So Ms. Ferguson, on McIntyre, if I can have a 60-day reset for discovery.
It'll be October 5th.
All right, October 5th. Is there anything else?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing further from the defense, Your Honor, other than we appreciate it and appreciate Norma for the day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I have to write everything down. Just give me a
Same way,
second.
Judge, I actually have a little attorney note sheet now that I
Yeah.
complete so that I can tell my staff I don't have to keep repeating myself. I can't read my handwriting. So,
All right, yes.
Mr. Villegas, Judge, the state was nice enough to take the court's directive and do a search. We couldn't find anything where charges were pending against someone where he was listed as a victim, and the Google search didn't really pull up much. If the court needs to recall it on Monday, I'll work around my seminar. I'll do what I've got to do. But in all due fairness to him.
Hold on just 1 second. So what are you asking for, counsel?
Judge, I'm just asking for a little bit of time to make sure I can ferret out some of the information that my client provided me this morning. If the court needs to recall us on Monday, I will work around my schedule and make that happen. It would be nice if the court could give me to the following Monday, but again, I will do whatever the court needs to do. But in all fairness to my client, I feel that I have a due diligence duty to him to talk to his panel members to see what I can do with whatever amount of time the court gives me.
All right, and where is this CLE that you're taking?
It's the advanced family law, Judge. It's
I'm
here.
sorry?
It's advanced family law. It's going to be here at the Marriott, as it always is every year.
All
It
right,
starts on Monday at 9
at 9.
and it runs
If-
from Monday to Thursday.
Do you know when your break is there?
I think they do a short 15-minute break around 10:15. I haven't really looked at the calendar.
Because if you would like, I would allow you to do it by Zoom.
I mean, that's fine. Or I'll just come here and I'll run a little late, Judge. I'll be here at 9 sharp.
Okay.
And get it done. I mean, I don't want to delay anything for the court, and I know my client's in custody, so.
And that's my concern. He's in
I
custody.
know, Judge, and I understand. I mean, like I said, I'll do what I gotta do.
All right, so we'll come back on Monday, the 7th. And if there's an issue, just let the court know.
I will, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson. On Davis Villegas, we're gonna come back on August 7th
Yes, ma'am.
at 9 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate
And
that,
counsel, if something happens where you decide you looked at the schedule and you want to do it during a break, just let us know.
Okay, Judge. I appreciate that.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Can we be excused?
Yes, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
because this was reduced to a misdemeanor, can you write up a reset form? Oh, bring him down.
Oh, you only speak Spanish? You need an interpreter?
Yes, just give us a second. Ask.
I have Wesley Crawford as well.
All right. Norma, can you call down an interpreter? An interpreter?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
And do you know, is your client a citizen or not?
He's not.
Do you need an immigration attorney as well? I mean, I know what the rules are with it, but probably would be best to just have one so they can prepare.
I can ask for one. I don't believe that this trajectory is going to any type of plea at this point.
Okay. And Norma, he's going to need an immigration attorney.
I will call,
All right. The interpreters usually get here about 5 minutes.
Right, I thought maybe Wesley Crawford was next.
Oh, he is.
Okay.
Wesley Crawford. So the last thing I had, he was in the hospital.
He has been restored to competency. Your Honor.
Okay. So have you had a chance to confer with the state?
I have,
Do you have all the discovery?
I believe I do. And they've made a counteroffer today. My client has rejected that. So I need a trial setting, Judge.
State, how long do you expect this trial to last?
Season chief, Your Honor, just like 2 days.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, this will be a 2-day trial. And it's on Wesley Crawford, and we'll need a quick one. A quick turnaround.
do you guys want me to send out the impact board? Just in case any cutters get called?
When is that?
That's the 21st.
Judge, I'm especially set in Uvalde for a sex case that they've been resetting me because I keep getting stuck in Bear County. So they
Okay.
gave me a special setting on the
Okay.
21st. That it should be done in 4 days.
Okay. She's specially set out of county.
Okay. I also have them going on the 29th as well. You guys are set.
August 29th.
Sure.
29.
Yeah, y'all have,
No, para ese
I
señor.
don't have that marked down.
I know the 186 has impact on the 28th.
they'll work.
Yeah, they sent me there.
We're all the next-
Uh-huh.
no, the 7th.
Nobody likes me.
What?
You can do September 12th.
Judge, on September 12th, I'm gonna take my mother on her dream vacation of a lifetime to Spain.
Oh, wow.
After she kicked cancer, I promised her that I would take her. and
Oh,
that's
you
the
have to
week.
do that. The only thing that would stop that if you decide to stay here, try the case, I get a visiting judge and I take your mom. I could do that.
I'm not gonna be able to
She's
do
a
that.
handful.
Yeah. All right, so what,
October 10th.
October 10th?
Winner, winner.
All right, we'll be back on October 10th. And October 10th will be your plea deadline date and jury trial date.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Judge.
All right, is there anything else?
Does he need a written reset? Judge?
Yes, they're gonna give him a reset form.
All right, have a seat and I'll get you that. And then the interpreter is here for Mr. Rivas.
All right, hi. How are you doing today?
Yes, how are you?
Oh, great. It's a beautiful day. It's Friday's Eve.
Yes, it is.
All right, so her client is Adis Hernandez Rivas, Adis. Adis. I never know where the accent falls. And it's cause number 2023 CR 4371A. And is this criminal trial division as well too?
Yes.
All right. So we are back here for a setting. The last time we were here, I know you were in Del Rio. And so it was for discovery. Where are we on discovery?
Judge, I've received some stuff. I believe I'm still waiting on a couple other things. I'm not sure I have all the reports for the autopsy. I've talked to Mr. Garaham this morning to let him know that I am missing a few things. So he asked me to ask him for one more reset to have the discovery complied with.
Yes, sure.
60 days, is that enough time?
Yes, yes.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can you give me a 60-day reset for discovery?
I guess, I can put it the same date as one.
Sure.
All right, the 10th
Yes, what was it, October?
is October 10th.
10/10.
That's a Tuesday.
Okay.
All right, so
That's
we'll,
Discovery, Judge.
yes, that's discovery. You don't want a shock to say, nope, it's trial.
Well, make sure Angelini's not here.
October 5th, just
Oh.
because the other day.
That's it.
Okay,
Oh, that's when, yeah, that's the other murder that's coming back.
Yeah.
all right, so you want October 5th or October 10th?
October 10th would be best, but if you want to put me October 5th, I can come here at that. Well,
All right, we'll put it down for October 10th. And Mr. Hernandez, that will be the day that both attorneys will make sure they have all the discovery. And then after that, the state will be able to tender an offer, and I'll give you a quick turnaround date for a plea deadline date. Do you have any questions? So we have the motion to revoke and we have a new number 1. Where are we?
Yes, Your Honor, the state tendered an offer, global offer to resolve both the new charge and the MTR. I believe Mr. Piker wanted a reset to confer with his client regarding both matters.
I do. There's video involved and there's a witness and there may be a missing complaining witness. And I mean, this is a first setting. I want to be able to develop that and make sure I'm doing the right thing.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson. On this case, set it in 30 days and set is that enough time, counsel?
I believe so.
All right, and give me the 30-day reset for a contested MTR. And then the new case will be in 30 days as well.
September 5th.
Is September 5th good for you, counsel?
Yes.
All right, we're going to come back on September 5th. On that date, we'll have a contested hearing and we'll see what happens with the other case.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Enter adjudication of guilt. We have a proposition in the works for potential DDRF, mental health inpatients.
All right, you all are all in the wrong place. You're over there, counsel.
For DDRF inpatient judge, this is the duly diagnosed residential facility through probation. The only issue, Judge, is at this time, he's being charged with a new allegation. This is the first time I brought up the new number 1 to the states. And they just needed to confirm with the CW that she just in fact does not want to move forward with charges and ultimately just wants him to get help. Just to.
All right, does anybody want to call the complainant now?
The state just attempted to make a phone call to the complainant and left a voicemail at the only number we have currently for the complaint.
Do you have the complainant's number?
Judge, she's listed as Jane Doe in the offense reports. So my plan was to get with my client's mother to have her get with the complaining witness to get in contact with the state just to corroborate.
All right, let's do this. Why don't you talk to your complainant? Find out what his mother's number is, if he knows it, or the complainant's number, and you and the state can talk to the complaining witness. So if the agreement is for DDRF and people are telling me there's mental health issues, which it appears to be because I ordered a MIC evaluation, that way we can move him on his way so that he can get the mental help he needs depending on what the complainant says.
Yes, Your Honor. Do you know the number of your mom? Okay, we'll work on that, Judge, and we approach when we get the information.
Yes.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
Entered a plea of no contest to count 1 on June 12, 2023. The court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court deferred finding of guilt as you had applied for deferred adjudication. And just According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 10 silent, and the state is remaining silent on your application. Of course, they reserve the right to speak to factual issues. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No.
Defense?
No objection.
And the court has read the documents that were submitted by the defense without objection. And those were letters from family members and people who know Mr. Trevino. And also the court has reviewed the documentations from Texas A&M University. And counsel, would you like the letters back or no?
Yes.
Yes.
And Your Honor, in the PSI report, it indicates that the victim's mother had not called back. The victim's mother did send a victim impact statement earlier this week. I wanted to make sure the court was in possession of that addition.
And the court does have that by email. Any objection to the court reviewing that, defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, just give me one moment. Court has reviewed that. Any other objections to the PSI report, state? Defense, any objections to the PSI report?
No objections to the PSI report.
All right, any witnesses by either party?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, defense, you may call your witness.
Thank you. I'd first like to call Pastor George Ramirez.
All right,
Trevino, send me here, please.
Pastor George Ramirez. All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
George M. Ramirez Jr.
All right, defense.
Thank you. Can you please introduce yourself to the court and explain to the judge where you work?
Yes, so my name is George M. Ramirez Jr. I am a community pastor for a ministry called Immersion Outfitters on 1604 Braun Road. And I serve as the leader for that ministry, overseeing men and women's Bible studies and teachings. And that's how I met Alejandro.
Okay, and please explain to the court how you met Alejandro.
Sure. So one of the ladies who comes to our women's study was a former coworker of his and had reached out and asked for prayer for Alejandro. And I made contact with him. And for the last year, I've been meeting with him weekly, once a week, to counsel.
And sir, can you please explain to the judge what it is that you and Alejandro have been doing together for the past year?
Absolutely. So again, in our meetings, my counseling is biblical counseling with him. Looking at the choice that he made and looking at how to use the tools that God has given him to be able to address those things, being very open in our conversation. Again, using the Bible as our guidance to counsel him.
And so you are aware of the charges of why he's before the court today.
I am, yes.
In the times that you've worked with him, has he ever denied what he did that day?
No.
Those days?
From the very beginning, he's been very honest about his word choice. And it has made it even a point in every one of our meetings to not only pray for his situation, but for the victim as well and her family.
And so in working with him, has he expressed remorse for his actions at that time?
Very, very remorseful, repentant heart as well for that choice. Yes.
And together, have you guys been working towards ways to prevent anything like this from ever happening again?
We have. We've looked at also, the tools that has and in looking at, accountability, not only just on our one-on-one meetings, but even through some of the technology as well.
And would you describe yourself as a person who's holding him accountable?
I would, yes.
Okay. And how so?
Well, number one, and it's something that I wanted to make note of, is I was a victim of this exact thing, which was very difficult to overcome. And again, knowing that God has healed me and he can do that. And even to give me a heart to be able to reach out to someone who has caused pain to another person and help them with stuff.
And have you seen in the past year positive changes with Alejandro?
Very positive. He's opened up. He has shared a lot about what he has gone through. And again, regardless of the outcome of today, that he would continue on this path.
And do you feel that he would be an excellent candidate for supervision and working in the community?
I do. I think Alejandro would best suit the community to be part of it and be productive. But I do understand it.
And if the judge does grant that, will you continue working with Alejandro to hold him accountable for his actions?
Absolutely. Number one, Alejandro is accountable himself, but as a support to him, I definitely would be there to have him, and our men's group would love to have him weekly. Yeah.
And when you met with him, did you meet with him just online through counseling or also in the home?
No, we met personally. Majority of our meetings were in the home, although we did use Zoom and did do phone calls while I traveled to Africa as well. We have a ministry there. So when I was there, we did still continue to meet on Zoom.
And so you've met his parents,
I
correct?
have, yes.
And does he help in the care of his parents?
He's a very vital role in the care of his father and his mother in the home. And so, again, I think it would be best with supervision and that he would be able to be productive and help the family out.
Okay, thank you. I'll pass the witness.
State.
Just briefly, what is I guess the demographics of your church?
Yes.
All right, excuse me, everyone, make sure you whisper.
No. So again, we are primarily a men's ministry. We have about 200 members. But we also have a women's group that my wife leads. She's a pastor as well. And then we have a larger group in Africa, which is about 400 members in Liberia, West Africa.
Are there children that attend your church?
They are. We have youth groups, and myself and my wife, we do teach youth Bible studies as well.
Is there a teen program? Like a young teen church program?
Well, we designate it as youth, so that would be anywhere from 5th grade through high school. Kind of group. Yeah.
And are there services where the groups are intermingled, like a congregation?
Co-ed or yes, so we do have co-ed. Again, we have leadership that helps and assists with co-ed Bible studies, and that's primarily what we do. We don't have them segregated; they are together.
Okay. No further questions.
All right, anything else?
Nothing further.
All right, you may call your next witness. All right, can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you may lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Alejandro Trevino.
All right, defense.
Thank you. Alejandro, who are your parents?
Ruben and Patricia Trevino.
And are they here today in court with you?
Yes, ma'am.
And have they come to all of the court settings with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please give the judge a little bit of information about your parents.
Yes, they're, wonderful. My dad, has been a hard worker his whole life. Has had major bodily injury due to his work. He's had back surgery, 2 knee surgeries. He's in to get a new back surgery, hopefully a knee replacement. My mom has battled cancer, which was really hard. And she beat it, but it's every day, you just think, and they're the best things in this world, and it hurts, that I hurt them, but I'm hopefully will continue to help them regardless of the time frame, but
So let me ask you this, sir. Do you currently live with them?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you help care for them?
Yes, ma'am.
Has your father had physical falls where you've actually had to help pick them up and take them to a safe place?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you've graduated high school. What other degrees have you received?
I have an associate's in engineering from Blinn College and a bachelor's degree in engineering from A&M University.
Up until your arrest, were you working?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you lost that job when you were arrested, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been on bond conditions this entire time?
Yes.
Do you remember when you went on the monitor, what the date was?
I think around May 16th,
Okay.
I believe.
And was that full house arrest or partial house arrest?
Full house arrest.
And To your knowledge, have there been any violations reported to the court while you've been on bond?
No, ma'am.
Now, before we came up here today, did you review with me the PSI and TAP report?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you agree with everything that was written in there?
Yes, ma'am.
If the judge is to give you and grant your application for deferred adjudication, are you willing to follow any and all conditions of the supervision?
Any and everything.
You understand that with the offense, no matter if the judge grants your application or if you're sent to prison, you will be having to comply with Chapter 62 for the rest of your life,
Yes, ma'am.
correct? Have you done your own research to understand what that's going to entail?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, specifically, after we reviewed the TAP evaluation and the PSI report, did I hand you the second document, the email from the victim's mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you review that letter?
Yes.
Were you aware of the mental health issues with the victim prior to your relationship with her?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Did reading that open your eyes?
Yes.
Okay, how so?
You don't think what your actions mean until you see it. And that hurts more than all of this. Being responsible for those feelings and that hurts because I don't want to be responsible for someone being in pain. That hurts more than anything, and I am deeply sorry. And I just hope that God helps everyone, and
Now, when you say you don't want to be responsible, you understand you are responsible.
yes, ma'am.
You're not denying anything.
No, ma'am.
And if the judge grants you your supervision, or even if the judge does send you to prison, will you continue spending the rest of your life making up and feeling sorry for what you did?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll pass the witness.
Your Honor, I have no questions.
All right. And you were aware that the complainant was underage, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there any other questions?
There's no other questions and there's no other witnesses, just argument.
All right, the court will hear argument, and I appreciate your honesty.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. My client, the reason we submitted the documents to you is I've gone through all of the evidence with my client. So he is well aware of what was submitted in the plea agreement and the stipulations, as well as anything that was and everything that was conducted during the investigation. He has, Brittany.
Oh,
Sorry. He has no questions or no disputes about anything that was presented. Even with me in our conversations, he was always very honest about his actions. Yes, he did know how old she was. However, to him, in his mind, even though she was younger, this was a relationship and he believed that. And then I believe it's even in either the prosecution guide or the later statement, is the two of them had discussed everything, recognized that it was wrong, and then that's when everything ended. He was later arrested. He was always honest about everything. He is simply asking for the court's mercy in allowing him to go on to deferred adjudication. No matter what happens, he is always going to regret his decisions at that time. However, by granting his application, he'll be able to stay home. He'll be able to continue caring for his family. He'll be able to continue making amends there and receiving the treatment while he is on the supervision. And so that is what he is asking for. And he understands that that is asking a lot. He understands and recognizes the pain that he's put on everybody else, not just the victim, but also the victim's mother and her family. And he only hopes to be able to show you that he will be able to complete the supervision in a timely and orderly fashion and never come back in front of this court ever again.
Right. Any closing?
Your Honor, we're silent, Your Honor, so I'll maintain my silence.
So, Mr. Trevino, I do appreciate the fact that you've done a lot of things to change yourself and work on yourself. The issue with this case and what sticks out in my mind, this is not an issue where you did not know she was underage. If this were an issue where you knew that or thought that she was of age, maybe I would be doing something differently. So I'm going to find you guilty. I'm going to require Chapter 62 registration. There's to be no contact with the complainant. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. I'm going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. I've had plenty of people to appear before me charged with an offense like this. And I will tell you, you are the first person who has truly acknowledged what they did was wrong and are actually working on bettering themselves. Good luck. Yes.
You okay if I gave Mr. Robinson a piece of paper to write out?
I'm sorry, who?
Mr. Robinson?
Oh, sure.
Oh, thank you.
Just let the deputy know.
Morning, Your Honor.
All right, are you all ready to proceed?
Yes, Judge.
Court is calling 2020 CR 5322C, State of Texas versus Angela Gonzales. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar from the state of Texas.
Defense,
Larry Bloomquist for the defense.
are you Angela Gonzales?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Angela Gonzales who was placed on community supervision in 2020 CR 5322C for the offense of robbery on November 19, 2020 for a term of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
State?
Violated condition number 1, on or about the 31st day of March 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Angela Gonzales, committed the offense of assault in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Your Honor, state waives all the violations.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 5 years in prison and up to $1,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1? I
Yes,
can't
we
hear.
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, is to continue the defendant on probation, to add a no contact order with the victim in the assault case, to add in anger management and MRT, and she's also going to take the plea in the misdemeanor case to run concurrent with this one. And that's county court cause number, sorry, I had it in front of me. 709518.
Right. Probation. Has she done anything on probation other than commit a new offense?
Her UAs for the last year at least have been negative. There's been a couple of diluted. She did finish the outpatient program. She completed her parenting class. And she did obtain her high school diploma.
All right. What is this assault about?
Judge, there was there's her boyfriend's daughter, who she is, her boyfriend's sister, who she is right now my client, her primary caretaker. She was involved in a fight at school, and my client, instead of breaking up the fight, she did punch that young lady. And I think that
So students are in a fight. She goes to the school and
there's some parents trying to break up the fight, and my client starts to try to break up the fight, but loses her cool and punches the young lady.
And when you say young lady, are we talking about a child?
I would guess, yes. I don't know her exact age. I think she's about 15 years of age.
Okay.
And what I would just tell the court, and if you want me, I can call my client as a witness.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay, let's do that. Can you raise your?
Sure. Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, you.
You can lower your hand if you state your name for the record.
Angela Gonzales.
All right. So what have you learned since you've been on probation?
Honestly, Judge, I learned a lot. I'm glad that you put me on probation the first time. I was able to get my diploma, and I actually got better jobs within the years that I've been on probation because of my diploma. Because of you, I'm able to see my other two kids that originally the kids' grandma wouldn't allow me to. We have a better bond. I get to see them every Sunday, and she lets me take them to the park, sit with them and be with them birthdays, holidays. That's something that I didn't have before you put me on probation, and I really want to say I do appreciate that. Right now, I did learn a lot, because me having to take care of my sister-in-law as well, it made me grow up a lot, just because my husband's mom suffers from seizures and strokes. So that put me on a higher level to where I need to be focused on my kids. It's not about anything else but my kids. I want them to have a better life than what I'm going through right now. They don't deserve for me to be here and then me missing out of their lives on all four of my kids. I just recently had a baby. He's 9 months. So I mean,
Who's with your baby now?
my sister's friend's mom. She's helping me babysit right now. So I mean, I just hope that you see that I did learn from this past years. I've been coming out clean again because of you, Judge. I stopped smoking. And it honestly, everything just bettered my life. And this was an honestly mistake. I did went to the school and I did talk to the principal.
Not a mistake. It was a choice, right?
A choice, my bad. I did talk to the principal. I tried to have a meeting with the other girl's mom. And like I said, at the time I was pregnant, it was a choice, not a mistake.
And let me just clarify that, Judge. Can I just ask you one question about that?
Let me
Okay.
hear. Yes.
The school was just not taking that step to where she had to walk out of school campus to come home crying to us. We sent her back home thinking it was going to be the right thing, but turned out to be not the right thing. In my opinion, I should have just left her home and none of this would have happened. And I messed up. I honestly did. And I just hope that you could give me a second chance and let me prove you and everybody wrong.
And the point I wanted just to clarify for the judge is, Your Honor, she had actually reported that her daughter, or the girl who she considers her daughter, was being bullied after school by these several girls. And she had been reporting that to the school and they hadn't taken any action. And unfortunately, I think one thing I just tell the court is I've had extensive conversations with Angela. She's an extremely great person. She's made some bad decisions. And one of the things that I've been talking to her about is her need to make better decisions. And she's doing a lot of great things. Unfortunately, she had this horrible decision that she made that's put her in front of you. And I can tell the court, I feel like she's very, very remorseful for what's happened. I think she's realized that not only has she put herself in peril, but she's put the kids that she's caring for.
What steps have you taken with the school?
She longer doesn't go to that school. It was a middle school. I just enrolled her in Highlands High School.
Okay.
So, I mean, right now that school is out of I will never put my kids in that school just because they don't know how to take steps on how to protect their students.
All right, State.
So Judge, we were able to talk to the complainant in that case's family. It was very difficult getting a hold of them, but we were able to do that earlier this morning. I did explain what our options were. They did indicate that they were okay with this approach. I told them exactly what I was going to do. I don't know any of the claims of bullying. None of that came forward through the police reports or anything that we had available. So I can't substantiate that.
All right. So this is what the court is going to do. Court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions. Probation. either anger management or MRT, not both. So whichever one probation feels would fit best for her, that's the one we'll go with. All right, is there anything else you need from the court? Well, I mean, I'm asking her. I hope you don't need, do you need anything else from me, counsel?
No, I want to just thank the court because I believe that she's going to do well. And I think that I just want to thank the court.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, based upon what probation is telling me, she is doing well. So you need to continue doing what you're doing. You understand?
Thank you so much.
Is there anything else you need from the court?
I promise you won't see me again.
All right, well, I can see you again if you completed everything and maybe you want to get off early. Yes.
Judge, I was just gonna ask for that no contact order.
All right, and who's the complainant?
Her name is Victoria Rodella.
So no contact with Victoria. What's the last name?
Rodella, Rodella.
All right, so you're not to have any contact with that complainant. You understand?
Yes.
Only other thing is just to run concurrent with this meeting.
Yes.
All right.
And I'm going to make a schedule, Judge, to get complete on that as soon as possible.
All right, what is the cause number in that?
That's CC 709-518.
508?
518.
18. And state, we're off the record and state that you informed them downstairs what their plea should be?
So I did put a note in the system, exactly the details of the length of probation, the type of probation, the other conditions. I did say standard conditions, so they should know what to do.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I am, Your Honor.
All right, who's the prosecutor on Dion Mason? It's family violence.
Would that be Brittany?
He's got a new number one for a possession 4 to 200.
All right, do you all have an agreement? Who are you speaking with?
We are speaking on the state has no discovery yet, case is not yet indicted.
All right, could I see the state on Mason? They're saying there's a possession, I guess, 4 to 200 grams.
It's not, it's new, it's a night mag.
So counsel, if you want to confer with both family violence and criminal trial division.
Have conferred and right now the state has nothing, no file.
No, I mean, what is criminal trial division? Maybe they want to do something with the new number one.
Do not know.
All right, so if you all is ready to proceed with the motion.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2020 CR 2543, State of Texas versus Chase Gordon. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Travis Banks in the state of Texas.
Defense?
Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Gordon.
Are you Chase Gordon?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yeah, I did.
Are you the same Chase Gordon? He was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 2543 for the offense of robbery on December 15th, 2021 for a term of 5 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 2 on or about the 8th day of March 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Chase Gordon, did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State?
The state will waive and abandon the further answers.
Any objections?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2? Court would find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The agreement submitted to the court is that the motion be denied and that the defendant be continued on probation. However, the conditions should be altered and amended to include the dual diagnosis residential facility. And in consideration of that plea, the state is making a motion to reject cause number or night mag number 718075.
718.
075.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow that agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
Probation, is this your recommendation? To have him referred to DDRF?
Your Honor, it appears that his mental health issues were not addressed. The recommendation from the management was for revocation. However, looking over the case, I believe he does need mental health treatment. And I think DDRF will be a good option for him.
All right. Then what the court will do, the court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include DRF, and you'll be in custody for that. Taking consideration NIMAC number 718075 and probation. If for some reason he's not accepted into that program, if you'll let the court know, and we'll have him brought back.
Yes, Your Honor, and I'll also keep an eye and calendar it as well. And if it's been too long without him being transferred, I can also give it to Sean as well.
All right. And Norma, can we give them a phantom date, please? And that's just for us to make sure that things are going the way they should be.
It's quite a little longer.
Mhm.
It's between 4 to 12 weeks.
Well, let's do this. Let's set it for 45 days just to make sure he hasn't fallen through in the process. And we'll do it as a phantom date and they'll be able to give us an update on the wait time.
Sure, sounds good, Judge.
I can do September 28th, Judge.
All right, so we'll come back on September 28th.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Gordon, if for some reason you've already been transferred, then we won't have that date.
All right, sounds.
All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing further than the state, Your Honor.
Nothing further from defense, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.